Welcome to my review of Bandit, my 2013 KYMCO Super 8 150. I've had this bike for 5 months now, and I put 2,100 miles on it. And it's been a good bike overall, I would say. Some of the things I like about it is it has a good ride. Well, for me anyway. This is my first scooter, so take that as it were. But some of the things that most people seem to ask right away are, how fast will it go? Well, I'm 6 foot and I weigh 230 pounds, and I can get it to about 58 on the speedometer. And the speedometer has been 5 mile an hour off at that speed. Scooters are known for registering high on the speedometer, and this one at 50 mile an hour is about 5 mile an hour off. So when it says 50, you're running 45. It starts great, it runs great, it's got a good power band as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people say that they don't have much pickup, but you know, it's a 150cc. What do you want to get it for? The first thing people do when they get a 50cc is say, how can I mod this thing up to make it go faster? This thing I can ride on the highway, given it only will go 53 with me on it, but on a 55 mile an hour zone, that's fast, and I'm not taking it out on busy highways. I try to stay on roads that are a little less crowded than your normal busy highways. I have done a little work to it. I've taken the Super 8 stickers off of it and put some decals on it that I've had made for me. I'm an LSU fan, so I got Go Tigers on there and some other things that I put on. Another thing that I have done to this scooter is I have added a tach hour meter and a cylinder head temperature sensor. It's one of the things that I wanted to do to give me more feedback on what the machine is doing when I'm riding it. The hour meter is not that big a deal, but when you're riding and giving you the tach, it's nice to know how many RPMs you're running. And at some point when I start modding this thing up, probably after the warranty is up on it, I will start doing some modifications to it and deciding that I can use that tach to tell me how it's affecting the RPMs and versus speed and that. So the other thing is the cylinder head temperature sensor. Right now it's at 71 degrees because that's pretty close to the temperature outside here. I had this thing in the garage. The last time that I ran it, you can see that it got up to 346. It'll register a max for you, and it resets, I think, each time it falls below 150 degrees, I think it is. But the cylinder head temperature, it's also an added plus because it allows me to know how hot the scooter's getting. Being as I take it on the highway and I run it at 55 mile an hour, I know that I'm running it pretty much wide open throttle at that point, and it helps me know when I need to back off the throttle. The tire grip, to me, being this is my first scooter, they say these tires don't grip very well. I did drop it in the first week that I had it. There's a scratch right there and a pretty decent one down under here. I was only going a couple mile an hour. I was just making a U-turn in a parking lot when I was practicing. So how I went down, I don't know. Things slipped out, so I blamed it on new tires because I've heard that new tires can be pretty slick. But since then, I've been able to take corners at 20 mile an hour, like city block corners at 20 mile an hour, out on the country roads where it's posted, say, 30-mile-an-hour corner, I've been able to take it 35, 40. So I don't think that the grip issue is anything to worry about. I do not take it out when it rains. So if I get caught in the rain, I have a rain suit. But disc brakes in the front and drum brakes in the back. Let me show you under the seat here what it's got as far as for storage. Disadvantages is the storage in this thing. There's not a whole lot of room. I got gloves. I got a rain suit here that's like one of those Tyvek type rain suits, but I got a full face helmet and I cannot fit my full face helmet in there. So it does have pegs here if you want to hang your helmet off of the front of the seat and lock it down that way. One of the other disadvantages that I think is to this machine is the gas tank. It's a 1.6 gallon tank, and for me, driving mostly highway miles, I take it into work. It's a 15-mile trip, and all of that is 45 mile an hour to 55 mile an hour, with the exception of maybe 6 or 8 blocks. So I don't get the greatest of gas mileage, but I am getting about 62 miles to the gallon with it right now. I have found out that if I slow it down to out in the country roads to about 40 mile an hour on the speedometer, I can get upwards of 70, 75 miles per gallon with this thing. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with the gas mileage that it's getting. As far as advantages, I don't know. I mean, price to me was a consideration getting a scooter. I had looked for a long time at used scooters and decided that for what they wanted for them and the manufacturer's listed price, I could just go ahead and get a new one. So I got this KYMCO. I'm happy that I picked KYMCO as a brand. It saved me about $1,000 over a Honda or a Yamaha, and I've been real happy with it. Got any questions? Post it in the comments and I will answer them. And happy riding. Go Tigers.